Chris, what is our first main topic today?
First, we're hearing from Imran Islam. The executive producer for Black Adam has shed some details about the movie. He said Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam will start his journey as a ruthless villain, but the events of the film may lead him to become somewhat of an anti-hero, or even a hero. He also confirmed the movie will start shooting after Dwayne Johnson wraps Red Notice. Did these details get you excited for Black Adam? Are you excited about Black Adam, John?
Well, I mean, I was excited about Black Adam 14 years ago when Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson announced that he was going to play Black Adam. I think I was just celebrating my 14th birthday. And Dwayne Johnson announced, I mean, it was forever ago. So, I mean, look, the Black Adam movie is clearly a movie that right now is very firmly in the I'll believe it when I see it category. But we are hearing some movement. We are hearing things are happening. And they are saying that they're going to maybe start shooting it after The Rock is done shooting Red Notice. Now, specifically about what's this thing about him being a villain or a hero or whatever, here's what Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson specifically said in a recent interview. Dwayne Johnson said the following: Black Adam, how he starts off as a villain. Then he becomes an anti-hero, and then he might become a hero, or we might not. So it sounds like they're giving us a little bit of a glimpse. Now, this is not inconsistent with what we've seen with Black Adam in the comic books in some iterations. So there's a little bit of that there. I would personally just like to see Black Adam as the villain, personally. But if they come up with a good story to moving him towards anti-hero. Now, the producer of the movie kind of doubled down on that. One of the producers, Hiram Garcia, he said the following as well, just kind of backing up with what Dwayne Johnson said. He said, well, you're going to meet a character who's going through a journey. And I think the idea is, look, we know the root of obviously Black Adam. He was created as a villain, and he evolved into an anti-hero. The anti-hero is a character that we always loved and that we responded to. But ultimately, this is a guy who he does have a moral compass, as skewed as it may be. And ultimately, he is a guy that everything has always been driven by his family. That's true. And what happens to them. And he is never opposed to unleashing hell when you cross him. So all that combined with the fact, Rob, that they're saying this thing could now finally be getting moving. We're actually starting to hear story details about it, shooting maybe after Red Notice, all this kind of stuff. Number one, let me ask you, Rob, is this movie actually ever going to happen? And then number two, what do you think about these details we're hearing released?
Well, the details intrigue me. I mean, it sounds like they're definitely on the right path for the character and the film. If they're going to take it in that direction, I think that's the way to go. Whether it's going to happen or not, I'm with you, John. I think I was about to have my bar mitzvah when I heard about this movie first, and I just don't think that we'll see it. I don't know. Maybe. I'd like to see it. He's going to look great as Black Adam. I really want to see Dwayne in the suit. I think he'll look great. I think he'll play the part. He'll be great. But will it ever happen? I don't know. It's not like Shazam's box office fast-tracked this movie into the stratosphere. So who knows?
Right. I mean, they did use Dwayne's likeness in the Shazam movie. There is also in a post-credit scene a hinting towards Black Adam coming. We have heard Zach say that they are going to start shooting. They are doing, at this point, they're going to do Shazam 2 and things like that. But who knows where they're going to go with this. Question here, guys, is this. You've now heard these comments. Number one, do you guys actually think this movie's ever going to happen? I'm not saying it won't. I'm just saying I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah. And number two, what do you think about these details that we hear coming up? Do you think they should just keep Black Adam pure and simple villain? Do you think they should fall one of those iterations where he actually becomes kind of the anti-hero and stuff like that? Jump down in the comments section below and leave us your thoughts.